You're listening to For Real Radio with Briah, Julia, Kayla, and Michael on WHIT Radio.org, the sound of Hudson County Schools of Technology in North Bergen, New Jersey. All right, everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of For Real Radio. Today we have special guests, two special guests actually. We have Miss Comis, Natasha, and we have Sean on, and today we're going to be introducing a future show that we're going to have. It's called Teen Forum. But before we get into that, let's break down what a forum is and traditionally was. Now, we're not going to go into, back into Rome, what it was, because we do know, if you want a little history lesson, back in Rome, it was a place where everyone gathered and shared information and knowledge of what was happening in town. But today, forum takes on a more modern connotes, a place where we can just hang out and relax and just share some information about what's going on in our lives. And I think that's what we want to do on Teen Forum. What do you guys think?
I think it should be a place where we can come and express the opinions of our peers as well as ourselves on today's hottest topics.
Right, absolutely. Julia, give me a Teen Forum. Let's talk about what it's going to be specifically. We are going to want to talk about just the everyday obstacles and events that a teenager really needs to, that experiences and goes through. Now, we're going to try to relate to our audience. We're obviously, everyone out there, those listening, we want to get on air and we want to talk about what you are keeping inside. So we really just want to get it all out. Julia, what do you want to get out of the show?
I just want to see extra information about different sorts of topics that we all go through.
All right, Briah.
Especially about peer pressure and bullying and stuff that's going on in schools, especially with teenagers today. And we could change something about that.
Right. Now, obviously, bullying will be one of the topics we'll be discussing this year on the show, and it is a hot topic, so we'll get there. Kayla, tell us what you want to experience.
I guess just different views on different topics and how everybody feels about everything. Oh, sorry.
That's good. Okay, and Natasha, you've done a show, a Teen Forum show, when you were a student here at High Tech.
Yes, we did.
Right. Now, what were some of the aspects of it that you covered? Tell us about it.
Well, Mr. Bocchino hosted it, and I was on the panel.
Okay.
So what's going to happen, I guess, next week is that I'll be taking Mr. Bocchino's place, as it used to be, and have you guys kind of join me.
Wow.
And I think that the cool thing is going to be we're only like 10 years apart. So I kind of know a lot of what's going on in your era.
Right.
And we used to cover topics anywhere from health, music industry, the film industry, how it has an effect on a teen, those kinds of things.
Right. No, and that sounds awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited for it.
Yeah,
It's going to be interesting.
No,
It used to be a TV show, so that's kind of where our idea is, to maybe bring it into the TV room.
And that would be great.
And have it on local public access, which is how we used to do it.
Get our own personal TV appearance. I think some of us would look very nice on TV. No, but definitely.
I mean, the topics that we had years ago are very similar. Teens always go through the same kinds of issues, no matter what year or decade. But, I mean, that's kind of what I'm looking forward to, is you guys kind of expressing. Like, bullying was never that big of an issue back then, but it is now. I mean, I watch TV, and it's always a thing, like, oh, stop bullying. I don't know what's been going on, so maybe you guys can fill me in on a lot of those things.
Right. Absolutely, and like she said, a lot of the issues back then are the same as the issues we have now, except today's issues are just more polarized. They're just more intense. I don't know what it is about society and
it's the internet.
Right.
I mean,
It's a 24-hour news cycle.
Exactly.
That's when it comes down to it. It's the internet, and that is definitely something we will be discussing this year on the show. Now let's get it out now, okay? We are going to talk about topics that you probably would not have at your kitchen table. We are going to say words like sex. Let's get, smile now, giggle now. I know.
Where's Mr. P?
Well, he's in there.
He's coming. I heard the door. Oh no, it's Mr. Myers.
And we'll be talking about things like drugs and drug abuse, and we will have a nice segment of this show. We will have a call-in segment.
Yeah. Definitely call in if you have anything you want to talk about specifically.
Right. Definitely call in. It's anonymous. Remain anonymous. Don't remain anonymous. Whatever you want. Call in. We are, and we need you. You know, we are driven and we are powered by, today's teenage population. And the more input we get, the more we have to talk about, and the more, advice we can look up and feedback we can give out. So we definitely want call-ins. I don't know about you guys. I am really excited for this.
I am too.
Yeah, I think it'll be nice.
Different.
Different. We'll just...
real is the word. We want it to be real.
Right.
So even if you're going to talk about things like drugs or sex, that is what a teen is questioning. So, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the delivery of how we speak about it.
Right.
But I think that we all know how to do that.
Right. Absolutely. And teenage, when you think of it, it is a very fragile point of your life.
Yep.
It's not a long period of time at all, but it does have one of the longest lasting effects. When it comes down to it, the choices you make now can dictate the life you lead.
That's true.
And I would also like to wish Julia happy birthday.
Happy
Julia,
birthday.
Happy birthday. It is her birthday.
Thank you.
It's great. How old are you?
17.
17, and that's great. That really is great. Did you get anything special for your birthday?
Yeah, I got a couple presents.
Well,
Share us. Share with us.
I got a Michael Kors bag and a phone case, and a phone case for my sister, and money.
Wow. So you got 2 phone cases.
Yes.
So will you be alternating? I don't know.
Yeah.
And you got money.
Mhm.
And you got your Michael Kors bag,
Mhm.
which is nice.
Nice.
Fancy.
I'm not sure why we aren't celebrating with some kind of cake or anything right now at school, but we're gonna have to make up for that. Throw you a little party in the future. Just so I know, Kayla, when's your birthday?
June 27th.
I won't have to worry about it.
It passed.
Okay, everyone's okay. So
When's your birthday? Oh, it passed, and you were here, and you didn't tell us, and we couldn't say happy birthday. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry.
Saved you the trouble. So anyway, we have this teen forum show coming up. It's gonna be really cool. I definitely would tune in if I were you guys. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to be
good.
Informative. Yeah, it's going to have all of that. It's not going to be boring. I want everyone to know that now. This is not going to be your normal, midday radio show. It's definitely something that you should listen to because it's going to be fun. Yeah. All right, I think that about does it for today. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to For Real Radio. It has been fun, and stay tuned for our Teen Forum show. Thank you.
You just listened to For Real Radio on WHITradio.org.
Hudson County Schools of Technology.
No, that's Northburg in New Jersey. Have a great day.
Yeah,
I couldn't resist that. I think you also. You don't sound like a retard.